Happy Super Bowl weekend. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do prop bets in a little bit. We're going to talk about some Super Bowl fun bets. This is what Tom likes.
Get pen and note paper. Mate, take some notes.
NBA trade deadline was this week. We've got some trades. Tom's team, the Hornets were involved, and the Cavs, of course, were involved in Tom's Cavs, and then of course the Hornets got those backwards. Were involved this week. We'll talk about those. NCAA today, KTCBroadcasting.com, folks. Everybody knows Duke, North Carolina, this evening. WHS 101.5, 1390 AM, and WCSL 92.9 FM, 1590 AM. If you can hear my voice right now on the radio, you'll hear Duke, North Carolina tonight. This afternoon, we got a special Big Ten broadcast, Purdue and Oregon. And Tom says Oregon stinks, so I don't. Maybe if you,
I think they've won one conference.
Maybe you can listen to that game for some whatever the we'll do the spread a little bit, Tom, and let everybody know. And then of course, NASCAR, like we was just talking about here just a second, and some Olympics and golf. But yeah, a Bowman Gray in the sleet ship.
Your AI race actually came a little bit to fruition from on Wednesday. It looks like.
Oh yeah, from the video.
The ice skating NASCAR race.
Like I said, I like it. NASCAR is like NASCAR fans are like college football fans, to where nobody's ever happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no matter what, you're gonna get on the internet.
Find something to complain about.
Everybody is complaining. Here is pull up some shots. So for the folks listening on the radio, don't know, this show is live on Saturdays. On YouTube, and you can go back and rewatch the videos and see what we're seeing and find your segment. So if you're a NASCAR fan, if you're an NFL fan, or whatever you are, and you missed your favorite sport or segment, you can always go back and rewatch the show and check it out. So there's a view from Bowman Gray up against the fence, slinging some sleet everywhere here. I was wanting to go up there, but yeah, like you just said, Chip.
Look at that. The snow piled up right there on the.
So. Before the track just got completely kind of wet, they were worried about leakage. The snow was melting and leaking under the barriers onto the track, and at some point in time, it just don't even matter. We're pulling, bumping, and sliding out here. But like you guys said, it would be fun to. I would want to have went to that, but I just can't do that temperature.
That's a legit thing.
I'm too old for that now. If I was 21, I'd have been out there with the whiskey.
The one race that I've been to at Bowman Gray was years ago, right after I got out of college. I went with my best friend from college, and he lived up that way at the time. And we had very low. We were like first or second row in one of the turns, and we at one point when they got out of the groove up in the outside lane, we felt the pellets from like the rubber like pepper in our chin. Like, oh, okay, wow, they are close. So yeah, I can just imagine the sleet hitting you.
You can see the build up there up against the fence.
Yeah.
I was listening to the race and everything. Listen to them talk about some of the guys liked riding up there. Kyle Larson's a famous fence rider, of course. So good times there at Bowman Gray this week. You got the results pulled up?
Let me see if I can
get that, and then I'll get the NASCAR schedule. Of course, they're going to Daytona now. Mm-hmm. Daytona time. Priest with the victory, of course.
Ryan Priest, yep. Larson was the pole setter.
Byron, Blaney, Suarez, Hamlin, Briscoe, and Dillon were your top 7. Let's see where Kyle Busch finished 19th. One spot ahead of Shane Van Gisbergen. We wouldn't have heard the end of it today, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely lost some listeners.
Today you would have heard about Kyle beating Shane by one spot, and then also
you don't know what he's doing
about every Super Bowl the Dallas Cowboys have ever been in.
Yeah, and about how we've never even touched the grass.
Touch the grass.
You've never even touched the grass
because they play on AstroTurf. Well, anyway, this weekend, nothing. But Thursday, February 12th, American 250 Duel at Daytona. Will be at 7, and then Duel 2 will be following that whenever they finish that up. So the duels are Thursday evening, starting at 7 p.m. Sunday, the Daytona 500.
Why would they not even do the Clash? Why did they do? And I understand not wanting to do a Super Bowl Sunday, Well, why did they do it why didn't they do it tonight? I don't. That's a little surprising to me.
You talking about moving the Clash to Saturday?
Yeah. Move. Do it the Saturday before the 500. I know you don't want to compete with the Super Bowl, but what's wrong with?
They got things to do.
I guess
They're going. They're already probably down to at end date.
Oh yeah, that's no. I guarantee.
If I
you.
would guess. Don't forget the new sponsorship this year is no longer Xfinity. It is now the O'Reilly Auto Parts series that you can watch that on the CW.
Oh wow.
Daytona International, the Craftsman Series will be Friday night, 7:30. O'Reilly Auto Parts Series is Saturday at 5. I don't know if you caught what happened as far as the broadcast went on Wednesday. There's a big controversy, Tom. And, NASCAR fans, have had a problem for years. It used to be, every Sunday, I can turn on Fox or I can turn on or CBS or ABC, and I know what channel it's going to be on. You got all the streaming fans, and Terry talked about that. We got into that a little bit. But Wednesday night, I think I'm watching the race on Fox. There's about 50, 60 laps to go. And across the screen, Tom, please, for the conclusion of the Clash,
Knew you were going to go this way.
switch over to FS2.
Oh, and not FS1.
Right. Chip caught it.
FS1.
Tom, you didn't even get delegated to the first backup channel. Please go to our second backup channel and watch the conclusion of the Clash. Because coming up next
Please.
on is it ABC? Or was it Fox?
Fox.
On Fox, The Masked Singer.
Oh my.
So NASCAR's end of the race got bumped for scheduled programming of The Masked Singer. Ratings win every time, no matter how ridiculous
At the
it
climax
is.
of the race.
Doesn't matter how
At the
ridiculous
climax
it
of the
is.
race.
So that goes to prove you folks, if The Masked Singer ever got better ratings than the Super Bowl, you'd be watching the Super Bowl on FS2.
That's right. That's right.
Tom, would you be upset, mad? You're sitting there watching a game, and they're like, you know what? We're going to Heidi. Here you go, Oakland Raider. That's what. So NASCAR fans today know what happened. Feel like the Heidi Bowl. If you
that
look
happened
up.
in like the late '60s. There was some kind of
Super
crazy.
Bowl, or it was
It was a crazy game. The
Super
Jets.
Bowl 3 or 4.
I don't think it was a Super Bowl.
Was the AFC Championship?
It was like a big game, and they bumped it. I can't remember.
It was-
It was the Raiders.
It was. Oh well, I was thinking
the Jets and the Raiders. I think it was.
Okay.
It might have been the game where Namath wanted to go to the Super Bowl, and it was bumped for something. But that was way back in the '60s.
Do you remember? This is one of the people now say this is one of their mortal wounds.
It was in November, so it didn't mean anything.
But you remember WCW, the pay-per-view, where Goldberg was still undefeated. He took on Diamond Dallas Page, and like with 10 minutes, like before, right at the start of their match, because the pay-per-view time limit had run out, and they cut off the pay-per-view.
They used to do that all the time.
Oh, it was.
They used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And so if you've ever been to like an actual WWE show or back in the day, you saw a lot of action after the cameras went off. They did a lot of stuff between commercials. Like so, like I remember going to the show and telling everybody like, "Did y'all see this? Y'all see this?" And they're like, "No, we have no idea what you're talking about." I'm like, oh my! So we went to see WWE at Independence Arena. Sting came out at the end. We thought we were gonna be like on TV. This is awesome. Here's Sting. He wasn't even on the
Nobody
show.
showed it.
Wasn't even on the show, Chip.
Wow.
They didn't even know. The people on TV didn't know Sting came out at Independence Arena in Charlotte.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, these TV ratings
Take the over.
are ridiculous. Heidi game, 43-32 was the score there. All right, NASCAR, like I said, next week we got the Daytona 500 coverage. Any other comments, guys, on the racing?
No, but ready to change the lineup on our Saturday show. Now we'll have our 20-minute NASCAR segments
Now,
coming back.
Before we go to break, we have a huge.
Then Will can come in.
Well, we'll wait for Will. We'll wait for Will to come back for the next one. All right, when we come back. When JP gets back in there, we're gonna get him back in there.
There we go.
We've got NBA trades, NFL. We're gonna do Super Bowl here in just a little bit. We got a lot to do on that. Major League Baseball. We're gonna touch on that. Golf. Olympics, and it's you know what week this week it is in golf.
It's your favorite tournament, Kevin.
It's the Wastewood one, whatever it is.
There's a reason it's called the Waste Management.
The Wasted Dudes Golf Tournament.
Wasted Management Open.
We'll be back. KTCBroadcasting.com.
Listen to the best music and sports in the Carolinas on KTC Broadcasting.